you know, your way of taking all these stories and, you know, putting it into your songs. It really has a way of melting people's hearts. Like, I actually teared up, believe it or not, the first time that I saw the video for They'll Speak. Yeah, just
it's love, bro. I appreciate that.
Powerful stuff. And I understand that your mom actually does some narrative art as well on vinyl, coincidentally.
Yeah, yeah, she does. Yeah, she does paintings on vinyl. She does oil paintings on canvas. She does sculptures, acrylic. She uses any kind of medium, you know, interface or whatever. But yeah, she's definitely an artist.
And she's pretty successful, right? Like, hasn't some of her art even been honored at the White House?
Yeah, it has. But of course, like, the grind of being an artist isn't like the most lucrative thing.
Yeah.
So it's not like she's got like crazy amounts of money for it like that. Like, you know, she doesn't even like selling her work, and that's kind of where I get it too. I don't even like selling my art, you know. Like, that's why I haven't even sold a CD yet. Everything, nothing's hit iTunes. I haven't put anything on iTunes. And the only problem with that is that now, like, so can't have anything on Spotify or Pandora,
right?
Because it has to be on iTunes. But I just don't like selling my shit, so I'm gonna get to it. But at this point, it's all, you know, for free.
Yeah.
Download razsimone.com. And that's the same with my mom. She was like, you know, but I've always been like a hustler, so I can hustle, do my other things, and then, like, you know, do my music, you know, work a job over here, do my music, or do whatever it is, not have to compromise my music, you know, to do that. But so, like, my mom used to look at me like when I was younger. She's like, you know, like when I was like super young, she's like, I might have to have you sell my art, and I'll give you like a 20% commission. You know, you can sell it because I can't sell my own stuff, but you could sell things. And so I was like, okay, we could work something out, Mom.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so.
Was your family's story really featured on Oprah once?
Yeah.
What was the context?
The Oprah thing, it was, so there's a book on my family. It's called The Harrisons, An American Family in Black and White. And so it's all about, like, it's like the super black family, you know, which is like real Black American family, not like African American. It's African, but like black means so much more. It means Irish, Scottish, you know, Native American, you know, like African, all these different things. It's like a mixture that makes you black, you know. Like, when you go to Africa, they're like, you're not African American, you're colored.
Yeah.
That's what they call you, you know. Me, it's all people are people. Like, that's what I love about, like, you know, being a person. It's like it's the same shit. But like, if you want to nitpick at, oh, well, you know, the origin, you know, past the origin, we all came from the same place. But, you know, we spent this many hundreds of years here and these many thousands of people, you know, whatever. Like, you want to nitpick and find out, like, where you come from or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, the book kind of, it goes and it has like a family tree of, like,
Crazy.
you know, all the people that came before us and stuff like that. And so that's why it was featured, because it's kind of like just the American story of, like, most American families of just, like, you know, the mixtures, like the slave owners had sex and raped slaves. So, you know, though that's our fathers and that's our fathers. There's not like a divide. It's, you know, it's the same thing.
And I know your dad was missing your whole life, but I still found it pretty interesting that he was actually a sparring partner for Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Digging up. Yeah. See, and he's from Detroit, and so that's like that's the whole other side.
Was Derek his name by chance, or?
No, Rufus.
Okay.
Rufus, the Hurricane Hadley.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, where'd you get Derek?
Cause I looked up Mike Tyson's sparring partners, and there was a Derek from the Detroit area.
Oh, so yeah. Well, he's from Detroit. Yeah. But no, it's the Rufus the Hurricane Hadley. So if you Google it, you'll find like some old articles just like that. But I mean, it was definitely before internet, but I have checked it before.
and you'd think some of those boxing traits would be handed down to you, at least through DNA, but apparently not, though, because I understand you took a more hands-off approach to pimping.
Well, I'm not gonna try and I don't want to beat my bitches, no, man. Sometimes, but
wasn't there actually a time where you were being treated like almost like a prostitute yourself in exchange for visitation? Like, how'd you end up handling that?
What do you mean?
Like, to be able to see your kid, like.
Oh no, I wasn't, because I didn't accept that. But no, like my baby's mom is I have to like give her a lot of like I do like have a lot of love for her, like give her respect and stuff like that, because like she has been able to be there and, you know, and taken and sacrificed her life and to do, you know, and be there for my son. So I can't be mad. Like at this point, things are way better than they were. But there was a time where like she did literally like say, you know, you can't see your son if you don't, you know, if you don't fuck me, or like, you know, things like that. And it's like I know you're probably just talking a lot of shit, and like, you know, but shit like that is like, fuck, like for real, like that type of shit just pisses you off, you know, or when you know, like just hearing it blatantly like that, or just through actions, you know, it's like, like for real, like don't make him into a pawn like that. But like I don't even like to promote that. Like my new music, I already have stuff that's saying like, you know, I appreciate the fuck out of her, you know, and all that stuff, you know, because it changes. I'm not gonna just keep beating up on my baby's mom in songs and shit. Like I made this So Far song. I've got other songs, you know, because that was how I fucking felt. You know, I'm like, bitch, like, you know, like I'm paying, like I moved you over here so like you could be over here, and so that my son could have his father and his mother, because both are important. It's not like, let me take him. I don't want to battle you for custody. Like, you know, never, never. You know, and that's kind of like an understanding. Like, bitch, don't ever take me to court. Don't ever try to, excuse, you know, but don't ever try to put me on child support or like that. Don't be double dipping and stuff like that. But, you know, but other than that, like, no, she is great. She just has her moments. You know, she's crazy. She knows she is. She's a woman. Like, you know, I definitely have love for women, but you know that you're crazy. But you know, so but it's good though. She's a great mom, and she does what she has, and you know, and she comes from where she comes from, and she does great with what she has.
The name Raz, as I understand, comes from you having a raspy voice. So I found it kind of ironic that you actually used to own a speakeasy.
Oh yeah, that's taking it back. Yeah. So when I was
didn't he steal one of your singers?
Man, Macklemore, he's on a heist, man. He's super dope. No, Ray Dalton. Ray Dalton was my singer in Raspy and the Vigilantes, that band that I had.